In this lesson, I'm going to talk about what marketing is and why marketing is important to business.
Recharge any MTN number using your F&B account and earn 10% more airtime instantly. Keep topping up and stand a chance to win a smartphone with up to 1 gig data every month, or the grand prize of a Samsung Galaxy Note and Gear. Top up by either dialing *130 *321 hash or using the F&B app. You can also buy airtime using online banking or at any F&B ATM. To switch, SMS F&B to 3636 today. F&B, how can we help you?
One of the mistakes that students make is that they memorize definitions and try to simply reproduce what they have memorized from different books and from different authors. And so when students are asked what marketing is, they simply reproduce that which they read from different books. This is the wrong approach. To better understand what marketing is, you simply need to look at your customer. If your customer is happy, it means that you have achieved what marketing exists to do. Marketing is all about making a customer happy. As long as the customer is happy, it means that you have fulfilled your responsibilities and your obligations as someone who is performing a marketing duty.
F&B, how can we help you?
Different authors have defined marketing in different ways. What you need to do is get what each one of the authors has said, take note of the keywords, and try to relate what they say to what you see businesses doing. Let's look at 3 different definitions of marketing.
F&B, how can we help you?
One of the definitions of marketing is that marketing is the social process by which individuals and organizations obtain what they need and want through creating and exchanging value with others. This definition is as given by Philip Kotler. Philip Kotler and Gary Armstrong, 2 individuals that have greatly contributed to the development, both in theory and practice, of the marketing profession. To repeat, what they say is that marketing is the social process by which individuals and organizations obtain what they want and what they need through creating and exchanging value with others. Important in this definition is that marketing relates to both individuals and organizations. What is it that is involved? What is involved is that an organization is going to identify the needs of these individuals and indeed organizations. And further, the organization is going to create value. This value is in the goods and in the services, and that is what customers buy. Customers buy value. They do not buy a car. They buy the value that comes with that particular car. They do not buy a chair. They buy the value that comes with a particular chair. In a future recording, I'm going to talk about how products are developed and the different levels to consider when talking about the value, which is the products.
F&B, how can we help you?
A second definition of marketing by the Chartered Institute of Marketing is that marketing is the management process of identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customer requirements profitably. To repeat, the Chartered Institute of Marketing defines marketing as the management process for identifying, anticipating, and satisfying customer requirements profitably. A few points, very interesting points, come from this definition. The first one is that marketing is a process. It therefore means that someone will not just wake up on a Tuesday and come up with a product. Coming up with a successful product requires adequate planning. It requires analysis. It requires setting clear objectives. It requires having a strategy. It requires knowing who the target audience is. It requires being able to identify where the product is going to be purchased. It requires having an implementation plan. It also requires identifying who your partners are going to be. It requires a budget and a number of other variables that are key for an organization or an individual to be able to fulfill the marketing function.
F&B, how can we help you?
Another interesting element of the definition of marketing as given by the Chartered Institute of Marketing is that the process of marketing requires identification. I said this earlier and it is so important that I need to repeat it here. Identifying customer needs is important in the process of marketing. The way in which an individual or an organization is going to identify these needs is by simply asking questions. It is by conducting research. Research is not as difficult as people put it sometimes. Research is simply about asking questions. Were you happy with how our customer service representatives attended to you? Were you happy with how you used our mobile application? Is the mobile application friendly? What is your experience when shopping at Manda Hill compared to when you shop at East Park Mall? Research is simply about asking the correct questions so that you get the correct information and you're able to come up with a product of value.
But why, my darling? You betrayed me with my twin brother.
Yes, my husband. You look the same, but you are not the same man.
Ha! Woman, you can go straight to her.
Teller number 5, ticket number 40 to teller 5.
Download DSTV Now from your App Store and watch your shows on your mobile device while queuing at the bank. DSTV Now, available on DSTV Compact, Compact Plus and Premium. Wherever you go, we go. DSTV, feel every moment.
In the next lesson, I'm going to talk about the marketing cake. Question to you, can you bake? Do you bake? What is your marketing cake?
F&B, how can we help you?